All right. In today's video, video number 1, we'll call it 6.3 using intercepts level 1. Okay, we'll start off with just kind of what is an intercept. Maybe you feel like this apple right here, you just don't get it. You're not too sure. Maybe the lesson today was a little too quick and you don't know what intercepts are. Okay, so we'll watch this video and hopefully you'll feel a little bit better. So thank you very much to, I believe it's Andrea that drew this, so thank you very much for that. Little shout out for you. All right, so what are intercepts? Well, if I'm looking at a graph, let's say I just use this one. It's wherever the line crosses each axis, and this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. So if I follow this line, it crosses the x-axis right here at 2, 0. And so that's called my x-intercept. You continue following the line and then you see that it crosses the y-axis right at this point at 0, -5. That's called your y-intercept. So wherever the line crosses each axis, it's got its own name. I want you to notice also that at the x-intercept, I'll have a number for x, but then I'm going to have a 0 for the other one. And over here at the y-intercept, I'm going to have a number for the y, but I'll have a 0 for the x, and that'll be important. All right, so let's take a look at an example. So we've got two numbers, and they equal 6 when I add them together. So we're going to find some intercepts. And what this is really asking for is, my x-intercept, for example, is asking you, what number am I going to have if I have nothing of the other? If I have 0 for the other. So x plus 0 equals 6. That tells me that x must equal 6. So that's one extreme, if you will. That's your x-intercept. So I can go to my graph. I go to 6, 0. I put a point there, and I label it. Done. Now, how about my y-intercept? What happens if I have the other extreme, where I have nothing of the x and all y? How much would I have to have? Well, you might have guessed it. It's going to be 0 plus y equals 6, which y tells me is 6. That's the extreme. So that's the other point, 0, 6. Well, what's neat about this is very quick to graph this because I have 2 points. I can now connect my 2 points together with the straight line. And what that straight line is going to do is it's going to give you all the other answers that would equal 6. For instance, I know this is 0, 6. 0 plus 6 gives me 6. But here's this one, 1, follow that up, go across, the coordinate is 1, 5. 1 plus 5 gives me 6. Next one, 2, follow it up, I get 2, 4. 2 plus 4 is 6. Next, 3 and 3. 3 and 3 give me 6. 4 and 2, that sum gives me 6. And the last one, 5, 1. So it's kind of neat what the graph will do for you. It'll give you all these different answers without having to plug anything in. Okay, so that's my video 1. Hopefully you feel a little bit more like this apple here. You feel you got it. If not, watch the video again, and then you can also check out my next video or two.